What?
Oh, there's a
Hello.
nuclear drama.
A nuclear drama.
Like a crazy drama. I'm not. This is not me joking. There's actually a thing at the end.
Really?
Yep. I can't tell you what it is yet, but it's gonna get posted in the next couple minutes.
What the?
Well, I'm just wait. I don't know how fast he's gonna tweet. It's not my fault.
Wait, who's he?
I've been told that we're getting closer to the release of said drama. I promise you, this is worth it. This is one of the most insane things I've ever seen.
I feel like I'm being trolled, dude. Every time Nick does this to me, he's like, "Oh, there's a big drama." It's some sort of like.
It's like D-Max tweets.
No, it's either.
No, this is big. This is a big thing. This is a multi-month related controversy. Lawyers are involved. It's bananas.
You're suing a man and you end it with a fucking dog hitting a fucking drum! Oh, I'm fucking mad.
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Oh shit! No way. No way. No.
Give that a read. Give that a read. Give that a read.
All right. Remember when DarkViperAU filed a DMCA against me for last year reacting one of his videos and it got knocked back by YouTube? Well, he hired a lawyer to file it on his behalf who also messed up the DMCA and had to go backwards and forwards with YouTube for months to finally get it through. As part of their correspondence, his lawyer, probably Dark Viper's request, demanded YouTube keep the emails private because they were worried I would make content out of it and defame him. Bro. They alluded to taking legal action against both me and YouTube if they passed it on to me. Well, the good news is I have the full email chain. It will be going over it on stream tomorrow. No way.
So here's what happened. So Dark Viper has been trying and failing to get this same video that got 10,000 views DMCA'd from December, and it just got kicked back once, kicked back twice, kicked back 3 times. Even hiring the lawyers couldn't explain it in a way that would just... Dude, DMCA is like the easiest thing to do on YouTube. You just put the information in, you explain why it's your content, they just take it down. It's actually difficult to kick it back this many times. I've never seen it go this many times. Anyways, last things last there. They start ranting about how ChudLogic or whatever, the YouTuber such and such, posted this other video, which is like defamatory to me or whatever. And YouTube looked at that and their automated system where their employee was like, yeah, but that video is, you talk about his content for like 30 seconds in that. So like, that's not going down. So they sent Chud the email saying, hey, your video isn't being taken down at this time, despite the fact that a lawyer's reached out or whatever. And what that gave him was the entire back chain of all of the emails going back to December because he fucked up and included that one line. And then YouTube tagged him. So now every email that has been made from the initial interaction of this conflict is on ChudLogic's computer, and he's going to release them all.
Oh no! I imagine you've already seen the emails, right?
I would
Yeah, we went through them. I haven't read them in full, but they're very funny.
The amount
Like this guy
of money,
has
the amount of money Dark
lost
Viper
it.
must have spent on that lawyer just to fuck
It's
up.
possible he didn't spend a lot of money on the lawyer, which
Okay.
would explain how they failed to do so many DMCAs, but he definitely wants to appear like he's willing to do a multi-continental lawsuit to go from Australia. Again, I spoke to people who were in the position like between multiple, different countries or whatever. It was like $500,000 to like get through the door for some of these larger lawsuits and stuff like that. But the problem I have here, and why I normally would scoff at that, but this time I'm not, is because this guy's fucking crazy.
So wait a minute. So how many emails does he have that Chud was that there's a record of?
There's a huge email chain. I don't know how many there are, but there's a huge email chain because it's going back and forth between the lawyer and YouTube support until this eventually hit Chud's inbox.
This guy's a fucking dumbass. What does he hope to gain out of this 10K view video on a channel?
Well, because he's really ass blasted that Chud went on and called him an AIDS patient and stuff like that. And made fun of him online.
That's why he's mad, is because he got called an AIDS patient.
Yeah. Again, but this guy is tribalistically about his stupid document. Just last week, he's accused Ethan Klein of harassment for making fun of the length of his React document.
Yeah, I remember
That literally just happened. Yeah, he just had a meltdown about that.
This reminded me that very recently I found out that Ethan has something like 6 different sound effects of me on his podcast. Not only that, he has used them frequently for over 2 years. 14 pages!
14 pages.
That's right.
14. One of my favorite people on the internet, Dark Viper. 14 pages!
As someone who has been incessantly harassed by him for years in front of thousands, he is one of those truly deserving of being driven off the internet. I don't know how sick of an individual you have to be to do something like this. Like, if he was using it in some wholesome way or shouting me out in some positive way, fine, but he's just using it to mock me. But I did write a 14-page script explaining it's a 14-page document. On page 14, it's 14 pages long, which is why I spent 14 pages establishing. It's a 14-page meticulously written, it's 14 pages!
14 pages!
It's slightly delayed.
Talk about the allegations! Fucking Ethan's face here is a...
Yo, that was literally the Joker. Having a spaz about Batman. Talk about the allegations.
He clipped together all the fucking times he used a soundboard of him like saying the length or something like that. 17 pages, that's it, yeah.
He got mad at the soundboard clips. I had no idea.
He clipped a fucking highlight reel of Ethan ripping him and making fun of him on stream.
He posed his own L's.
And he's like, this is harassment.
This dude is a lolcow. I love it. Yes. We also stipulate that this correspondent not be shared in part or in full with ChudLogic. It must be kept confidential.
Dude, not the craziest thing ever.
That's insane. What?
By the way, YouTube, you can't send this to ChudLogic or he'll make mean videos about me. That's in writing. This guy's a total loser.
Why would you do this? We believe it is highly likely that ChudLogic will use copies of any correspondence to create further content on his channel that may be either A, defamatory in nature. It's not defamatory. He's making fun of you. You fucking retard, you AIDS patient. Or B, will lead to further infringement of our client's work. What infringement? Chud at least follows the fair use when it comes to reaction. I never understood that. Dark Viper's argumentation that everybody commits
So he thinks that it's a market substitute if you reach the full video. Right. Just for context, though, what Chud reacted to, and he did watch the entirety in that clip, was a clip from a larger stream. So it was clipped into a 10-minute sub-segment of a larger stream, and Chud reacted to that. And now, keep in mind, this is a 35-minute reaction. So he's watched a 10-minute clip from another stream for 35 minutes. The only reason that Dark Viper claims he can take this down by his own version of fair use that would have to be tested in court is because Chud clicked the wrong link. If he just looked at Dark Viper's original stream and played those same 10 minutes, by Dark Viper's own opinion, it would be fair use. Unfortunately, he played the selected clipped version that Dark Viper uploaded. Oh. And that's why he's arguing it. And for some reason, if this retarded... I'm not going to leak about what his arguments are. They're very funny. But if that version of fair use becomes a thing, it would basically destroy this entire platform. Like if there ever becomes a ruling on that, that would destroy this whole fucking platform, yeah.
Which there's no way it's going to reach that high, but it would be really, really funny. Bro, like, how does this guy, like, operate? It doesn't make sense. You're going to DMCA someone for a 10-minute segment out of a larger live stream. That doesn't make sense. He's at least transforming it in the sense that he used that clip, created his own content around it, and created commentary. That's a fair use doctrine right there.
Someone in chat, Dark Viper shit still going on? Okay, so that drama was before December. He has been spending the last 5-6 months, okay, hiring lawyers and trying to get them to take down that video. So for us, we all moved on and talked about other things. He has been seething for half a year trying to get this one video that nobody watched taken down. And today he succeeded. So Chud's video is down. He does have a strike on his channel.
Wait, how did it go through if they kept declining it each and every time?
Eventually, after hounding them like umpteen amounts of times, they finally took the video down. And I don't believe that Chud is challenging based off the fact that this guy's already hired a lawyer. So I think he's just going to cut his losses here and then run a fucking train on him on the next stream.
Might as well at that point. Just take the L, because you're not. They apparently have harassed YouTube to the point that they gave in. That's insane. Yeah. That's crazy.
This guy slandered Charlie. He slandered Ethan Klein. He's acted like a pussy throughout the entire thing, like a whimpered little bitch, because people aren't supporting his schizophrenic document where he compared React content to rape.
That
and
was
then he tries like, you didn't read my document. It's like, what do you mean? What context makes that argument any less funny? That's like to joke about. You sound like a schizophrenic. Yeah. At first, I didn't like him because he took arguments that I generally agree with. I have a problem with like the chair reactions from Hassan Piker and stuff like that, and I do think people need to draw attention to that. And he used his retarded, turbo autistic speedrunner mind to like desecrate any hope for any of that argument ever being taken seriously. Anytime you bring up a React controversy, they just cite the schizophrenic guy who wrote a 25-page document that is impossible to fucking read. Total mentally ill person, and now everyone just laughs it off because he got himself involved.
I just don't understand how he became like the de facto guy that everyone references just because he made a schizophrenically long document.
Because it's his thing. Like, that's his version of, like, you know, Mr. Girl has pedophilia, right? And Tipster has defending Lolicon. And then Dark Viper has the React controversy.
That's fucking crazy. And people use this guy as a reference. Fuck this.
Well, because he like schizophrenically messages every single creator. Look at my 17-page document. And every argument.
It's like if Mr. Girl, Max, and Tipster all became one person. It's kind of what we're dealing with here.
Well, I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but you know,
I would say that from like the schizophrenic angle of like like Nick said, the thing that he's known for. It's like all three of these people, Max DMing creators saying you have to look at my content. Then you have like the schizophrenic defenses of stupid shit, and then he has his own controversy of being the React content guy, or the guy that will like scream at you if you react to anything that he does.
I wonder if Dark Viper will go after Kiwi Farms like everyone else does. That would be hilarious. I hope that I hope that's the next version of this, is that he goes to war with
anytime they upload clips of his on Kiwi Farms as a copyright infringement.
I mean, that sounds like a Keffel's argument.
Hey guys, thank you for watching the clip. Thank you, Confusing Opinion, for doing the editing. Make sure you give him a follow on Twitter, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. We're going to try and upload daily here and do live streams pretty often, so make sure you stick around and hit that like button. Thanks, guys.